Hello guys, it's Cinders and Ashes here, and today I am doing another custom model showcase. Today is on two engines. This is the updated Green Arrow and also the Flying Scotsman. So here we go. What I've done to make these is I've taken two different models of Gordon. I used a 2003 Gordon for this one and a 2013 Mattel Gordon for this one. The reason why I did this was because even though they look similar, they are after all different because what I said. Anyway, whatever. So the reason why I did this was because it looks kind of bigger than this one. The Mattel one looks bigger than the 2003 Gordon, and summing this out, I only had to use Gordon for this just by using the tender. For this one, I used a 2013 Flying Scotsman's 2 tenders, and I also used then, of course, the Mattel Gordon. What did I do? Anyway, as you notice there, I actually used paper for this one because I actually found this thing called Sketchpad that I was able to make custom models with. Like, if you follow me on Twitter, you know that one of them that I made are the limited coaches. Interestingly, I was originally going to use the original 1999 Flying Scotsman tenders, but the thing is how the cold tender is fine, but then the water tender is missing one of the wheels, and I didn't want to use the one that I bought, so yeah, that's why. Yeah. So anyway, let's go into more depth on these. I'll first go over Green Arrow, well, the update one. The way I've done this was I've painted the wheels black, as seen here. Hang on, there's an ad playing with this music. Give it a few seconds. Wait, I can skip it. Act like you never saw that. So, this is even pointing at him. So, the way I've done this was I put clay on the front of this Gordon, painted the wheels black, then put paper on it on the boiler, and they use a larger piece of paper here, then 2 other green pieces of paper here. Then I just drew on the other details, and on the top I put a hole in there, and so this way the boiler would fit through, or the dome would. But it's black, and I wish I could paint it, but I don't want to ruin it, so yeah. So technically it could be a dome stage. He's got no dome. Well, they both don't have domes, but whatever. Then for the tender, did the same thing, and yeah. Also, something else I can tell apart the two is that these two, this one's the Flying Scotsman has a gold dot, while this one has a silver dot. And also there's black here, and then also the boiler is longer, and then the smoke or the firebox is also longer than this one. So yeah. Then alright, I'll move on to the Flying Scotsman now. I've done the exact same thing. In fact, this was the first one that I made before that one. And the way I did it was this. I've did the exact same things, and just like with the more longer pieces, but then this part's shorter, and then of course the gold dot. And moving on to the tenders, the way I've made them was this. I just print out a piece of green paper, then as best as I could, drawn the black lines, and wrote LNER on the side, so this way it would at least look like him. And I used the 2013 tenders. I do have the older ones over there, but but then one of them's missing a wheel, so yeah. Moving on to the water tender, I could have done better on it. Like, this part's much smaller, one's much larger, and then the letters are huge. I wish I could have done better on that one, but I am proud of what I've done. you'll be seeing these ones in my series instead of the other Flying Scotsmans. And, hang on. Come on. Don't do, okay, good. There. So that was my custom model showcase on the Flying Scotsman in the updated Green Arrow. Have a great weekend, and wait, it's not even a weekend, it's Wednesday, but whatever. So make sure to like, favorite, and subscribe. There's no favoring button, but I am one of those derv kind of YouTubers with their fidget spinner videos. And yeah, so that was my custom, and see you guys.